Hi Sanna, I'm going to give you some feedback on your first draft of your report. You can see in my yellow markings here that you can actually remove those lab report and title and stuff and just have these the text. I would like you to be more precise when you say physical appearance, physical attribute. In a research question or a purpose of a study, you have to be more precise of what you actually measured. Size of the skull can be in volume, it can be length or width, or you have to be a little more precise there. I also think that in the introduction, the theory and facts, you can write more about that specific physical appearance, how that would show evolution. And also here in your hypothesis, the skull becomes more human-like, which means that it becomes more adapted. I think you can develop that a little bit more. In your procedure, I asked you to take photos and to show what you actually measured, to insert an image of your measurement. You don't have to write that you construct a table and list them, because this is not the procedure. The procedure was how you measured it. And what measuring tool you used is also important, so you can improve that a little bit more. When you refer to an image or a table, you should mention as can be seen in figure 1 or table 1 or something like that, and then you have to number your tables and graphs so that you can refer to them with numbers. And actually all your results should be presented in a results part. So after the procedure there will be results, and after the results with tables and graphs there will be a discussion including the conclusion and improvements. So call it a discussion instead of just writing conclusion and improvements. When you write about improvements, I want you to be more specific than just saying measure more precise or be more efficiently. How could you actually improve this by measuring more precise? What tool can you use that is more precise, and how can you be more efficiently? That's really important. And here comes the table, and the table must have a number, a table number and a table text. And I think that since this is your x variable, the median time point, it should also be your x variable here on the x-axis. So this should be time instead of species, so that the earliest species actually appears here and the latest species actually appears here. And the gorilla is now living, so it should actually be here. And gorilla is not really a part of the human timeline, so you could have added it, but it's an outlier kind of. It's also important that you have units and a title of your graph, and maybe something more in your discussion of how it went. But a very good first try. Now you can send it in again when you know my feedback.